You often hear time and time again throughout the automotive industry, and specifically the luxury market, that you must go with the popular and mainstream options to receive the best value and end up with a great vehicle. For sports sedans, there's a good variety to choose from, and in fact, you never can go wrong with any of the competitors in this segment. The only question is, what car fits your driving style and suits you as a consumer? The 2022 Lexus IS 350 F Sport is the one sedan that can boast reliability. But because it lacks the modern technology that we see from the Audi A4 or Mercedes-Benz C300, at face value, it lacks appeal. However, for buyers who desire to experience a mechanical and analog car in 2022, Lexus just might have the vehicle for you. So here are 5 reasons why you should buy a 2022 Lexus IS 350. In the compact luxury sports sedan market, expectations are high, where both critics and buyers alike demand an enthusiast-focused driving experience, as the straight-line speed and cornering ability of most cars in this market could rival two-door coupes. As discussed during our full review, the Lexus IS 350 F Sport is a tweener, where it's not a BMW MT40i or Audi S4 competitor. But at the same time, with its 3.5-liter V6, it may not necessarily be the best comparison to a Volvo S60 or Alfa Romeo Giulia. Due to being built on an almost 10-year-old platform, there's a number of aspects that you could point to and immediately identify what has aged. However, strictly looking at the on-road performance of this sedan, it becomes evident that the IS 350 is more Grand Tourer-like than its closest rivals. Whether on the highway or suburban backroads, the IS is very stable, even when traveling on roads with imperfections. And while you can't opt for an adaptive suspension, ride comfort is still on par with sedans that take a luxury-first approach. This is enhanced by the aggressively bolstered front seats that provide an adequate amount of support. But it's the seat positioning that really stands out, as the driving environment is relaxing, and during those times you want to push the IS 350, you feel as one with the car. More importantly, by opting for the 350 over the 300, you receive a blend of sportiness and luxury, where the V6 gives you enough power to have some fun and not be on the edge of your seat, while at the same time providing the comfort you expect from a sedan in this segment. Prior to 2021, the Lexus IS was rapidly aging, as it went without any major updates for well over 5 years, and being built on a platform that's almost a decade old, the need for a refresh had to be a top priority. Today, you have a compact luxury sedan market that's highly competitive, with a slew of cars that not only perform well, but also look distinct, upscale, and in some cases, aggressive. The IS 350 F Sport, thanks to the reshaping of the front and rear fascias, is arguably one of the most stunning sedans in this segment, as up front, the redesigned LED headlights complement the body lines and large grille. Compared to pre-facelift models, the IS now better resembles the Lexus RC it's closely related to, and the sedan has a sporty appearance, and even when parked, seems to be in motion. Not common for most vehicles in this price range, the IS 350 looks just as good from the back as it does up front, with an extended light bar that runs the length of the rear fascia and connects into the taillights. Following the latest trends, the C-pillar architecture and final third of the sedan is coupe-like, and while the IS would not be considered a sportback, it does have a bit more of a free-flowing design compared to competitors. To cap off a memorable road presence, a subtle deck lid spoiler, dual exhaust outlets, and contrasting rear diffuser differentiate the 350 from the 300, making a significant improvement to the sedan's overall appearance, and adding both an elegant and upscale demeanor that some non-European rivals are lacking. When stepping behind the wheel of the Lexus IS 350, you have to keep everything into perspective. That this sedan, while sporty in nature and appearance, isn't going to be a car that you'll push to its limits in the corners, nor will it be the most performance inspiring, as that will be reserved for the IS 500. As mentioned earlier, it has Grand Tourer-like tendencies, where you have an adequate amount of power to get on highways safely and quickly, and is comfortable enough to enjoy longer drives. What we weren't expecting during our test drive was that when put into sport mode, the steering has a nice weight to it, where the 350 gives you some feedback on winding back roads, and that handling isn't sedated, numb, or lacking engagement. Normally for sedans in this market, cornering can disappoint, especially for those that prioritize luxury. But Lexus has a car that feels balanced, which may not stand out in any particular way, yet somehow gives you just enough where you continue to come back for more. A lot of its uniqueness that sets it apart from other athletic alternatives is that because the IS is built on an older platform, it's going to have the old school heaviness of the steering, and normally seen as a negative in 2022, the analog feel is exactly why the sedan is so fun to drive on roads with twists and turns. Much like its performance numbers, the Lexus IS 350 finds itself on the cusp of being thrown into the mix with sports sedans powered by inline-6 and V6 engines when it comes to pricing. But at the same time, it can also be cross-shopped with the Volvo S60s and Audi A4s of the world. With a base price of just under $47,000 for an all-wheel drive version of the 350, there's a wide enough gap between potential rivals such as the BMW M340i where you could say, I'm saving over $5,000 by opting for a sedan that might not be as athletic as German competitors, but this car is giving me a premium ride quality and an overall experience that I'll enjoy on my daily commutes. On the flip side, the Lexus IS 350 could be seen as an upgrade if you are considering some 4-cylinder powered compact sedans, as pricing is highly competitive, and the IS's V6 will likely be more enjoyable if you're the type of driver who wants to have some fun behind the wheel. There's some people out there that will claim reliability alone isn't enough to determine if a vehicle is a great value or not, as what we perceive to be luxury today is no longer directed solely at interior comfort, but rather the modern technology that's now found in almost every new sedan in this segment. While the Lexus IS may fall behind its rivals when it comes to the infotainment system and dashboard layout, it makes up for it with a durable and reputable powertrain that's been used in this vehicle for many years. Returning customers love the value proposition that Lexus offers, and in fact, the traditional and analog cabin suits the drivers and occupants of this vehicle quite well. Now with new exterior looks and the already existing accommodating interior, the Lexus IS 350 embodies what a luxury sedan used to be, where you have engaging driving dynamics, but there's a sense of practicality and minimalism with this car that we no longer see in this market. There's no denying that updates need to be made, and hopefully that comes sooner rather than later. However, if you're looking for a well-rounded luxury sedan that provides a welcoming driving environment and a sufficiently fun driving experience, then the Lexus IS 350 has to be on your list of considerations. We hope you enjoyed this quick buyer's guide for the 2022 Lexus IS 350. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos like this one. And if you're interested in buying an IS 350 or any other compact luxury sports sedan, make sure to check out our full reviews to help you find your next vehicle. And thanks for watching.